Each week, hundreds of trash bags are collected at the Las Pinas-Paranaque Wetland Park. Even with frequent cleanup drives, if the neighboring communities continue to improperly handle solid waste, the crisis at the wetland park still prevails. This is Aida Esguerra, Forester, Officer in Charge in the Protected Area Superintendent of LPPWP or Las Pinas-Paranaque Wetland Park.
The area is most vulnerable to water pollution. The seawaters located on the north and southern part of the island, where the Paranaque and Las Pinas rivers drain. LPPWP is likewise highly vulnerable to solid waste coming from the communities in Canacao Bay, Bacoor Bay, Paranaque City, and Las Pinas City. As per record, approximately 2 tons of garbage being collected weekly and reoccurs, most especially after storm surges or high tides. This solid waste encroach on the mudflats and mangroves, areas where greatly affects the feeding ground of the migratory bird.
Two interconnected islands named Long Island and Freedom Island first emerged in 1985. At first, the life of the islands were dull, purely land and waste, and inhabited by informal dwellers. But eventually, flora began to grow and attract wildlife.
In 2004, the Wild Bird Club of the Philippines discovered a new bird-watching site along the coastal road in Paranaque. This place, the site known as the Coastal Lagoon of Las Pinas and Paranaque, quickly became the top bird-watching location in Metro Manila due to its diverse range of bird species. The club partnered with DNR to conduct a census of water birds.
On April 22, 2007, the islands were formally recognized as the first critical habitat by the Philippine government through Presidential Proclamation No. 1412. They were officially called Las Pinas-Paranaque Habitat and Ecotourism Area, or LPP-CHEA.
It was also designated in 2013 as the 6th Ramsar site in the Philippines, or as a wetland of international importance.
Currently, the LPP-CHEA is part of the National Integrated Protected Area System of RA 7586 and is managed and protected for their unique physical and biological significance through the expanded NEPAS Act of 2018 of RA 11038 and was renamed to the Las Pinas-Paranaque Wetland Park, or LPPWP. With its natural characteristics, the 175-hectare nature reserve provides a lot of ecosystem services for the region, from being the first line of defense against natural disasters to the preservation of biodiversity.
This urban wetland has an estimated 36 hectares of mangroves, arguably the densest within Manila Bay. It has extensive mudflats that serve as feeding grounds for migratory birds, while also providing sustenance to local communities with the mollusks and other fishery products found around its waters. Also supporting services such as soil formation, nutrient cycling, and providing habitats for migratory and local birds are valuable functions of this wetland.
The LPPWP plays an important role in the preservation of biodiversity. Over 5,000 migratory and local birds find food in the wetland park. During summer in the Philippines, from April to August, migratory birds make their stop, escaping the winter, and feast on mudflats at the LPPWP. With a record of over 41 species, some even come from as far as China, Japan, and Siberia, including the black-winged stilts, Chinese egret, and gray heron. To protect these birds, different bird sanctuaries were built in the area. There are designated areas where visitors can enjoy birdwatching activities, supported by the Wild Bird Club of the Philippines. Other facilities include Bambucidum, a museum for native bamboo, and vermiculture facility for organic fertilizers, the Wetland Center, and Wave Strata for events. The LPPWP, together with the DENR NCR region and other organizations, organizes nature walks and tours, lectures, coastal cleanups, and tree planting activities.
LPPWP is one of the hidden gems talaga of the Metro Manila. It may be an inconspicuous island in the south of Metro Manila, but it possesses various distinct functions to sustain the ecological balance in an urban area and to provide sustenance for people and wildlife. However, in order to protect the environment that is so essential to us, we must know exactly what we have to protect first. No? How can we protect this wetland if we are not even aware of its existence or its importance? So we encourage everyone to come and visit the LPPWP and indulge in scenic view and astonishing biodiversity, and with appreciation comes the action to preservation and conservation.
The LPPWP is now open to all visitors with approved appointments and permit.